how when he lost everything that he held dear, his kids, everything, in that moment he was still able to say, God is good. And so, honestly don't know how, but it's hard, but we do know the truth that God is good and he does care for us. And so I remember reciting those words of Job that says, little pregnancy update here. I am 11 weeks along and things have been going really well in the pregnancy. I say really well. I have been very sick. I feel like I've been more sick this pregnancy than I have with any of mine. Usually first trimesters are roughest for me, a lot of nausea, a lot of fatigue and food aversions and all of those things. I felt like it has been amplified this time to the point where I was like, oh my goodness, am I expecting twins or what is this? Like, why do I feel so sick? We also had a stomach bug in the middle of it all, so that probably didn't help things at all. Everybody was sick in the house. Mostly we've just been hunkering down and watched way too many Hallmark movies, and I'm starting to feel a lot better though as I've been nearing the end of the first trimester. Yesterday I did have some spotting, and I haven't really had that much in any of my other pregnancies, especially not this far along. I know like earlier on they say maybe it's just like implantation bleeding or something like that, but I'm at the end of my first trimester, about to start the second trimester, and so it does seem a bit concerning. We went ahead and scheduled an ultrasound for tomorrow, and so hopefully we'll be able to get in and see how everything's going with the baby. It's just been the tiniest amount of spotting, so I was like reading online and it seems like 1 in 3 women will have some sort of spotting in the first trimester, and most will go on to have full-term pregnancies with no complications. So we just committed it to prayer and asked others to pray as well, and we'll see. Christmas is just a few days away, and we also have this winter cold front blowing in this weekend, and so the weather's going to be crazy. So we're hoping to get this appointment, get in and get out before the weather gets really nasty.
Jessa Duggar has come out to reveal in a heartbreaking 18-minute video that she suffered a miscarriage. Very heartbreaking news. So Jessa took to her YouTube channel on Friday and detailed the tragedy in an emotional video, which starts with her and her husband Ben Seewald gathered around their 4 children to tell them Jessa's expecting baby number 5. The video then cuts to the former TLC star explaining that she was experiencing some complications. Jessa and Ben would eventually head to the doctor for a checkup, and that's when an ultrasound technician told them the sac looks good, the baby does not. Jessa said she immediately started crying, and the technician gave her and Ben a moment to process the loss, sitting there and holding hands and crying. When you lose someone so dear to you, it does make heaven that much sweeter, she said in the video dubbed Heartbreak Over the Holidays. She said, we talked about that with the kids. We can't wait to meet the little one in heaven one day. Jessa didn't hold back exactly how she felt throughout the ordeal. Just before the dilation, the 30-year-old recalled second-guessing the doctor's grim conclusion. Right as they were wheeling me back, I just wanted to ask, just can I please have one more ultrasound, please? Somebody check, make sure, she said. She further said, I was like having all this fears that maybe they got something wrong. She also expressed the most devastating moment about the loss. Just waking up after the procedure was over and just having this hollow feeling inside because you know that life that was in you is no longer there. You never did get to see your baby or say those goodbyes or anything. Jessa also said her husband and mother were there to comfort her immediately following the procedure. Jessa married Ben on November 1st, 2014. The couple welcomed their son Spagion earlier a year later on November 5th, 2015, and another boy, son Henry Wilberforce, on February 6th, 2017. On May 26th, 2019, they became parents to a baby girl, Ivy Jane, and on July 13th, 2021, they welcomed their second daughter, Fan Eliana. Let's continue sending our prayers to the Seawald family.